When you look for team members, you look to grow. What do you look for? Is it specific skill sets? Is it specific characteristics of a person? What takes precedence for you?
So one of the best things we've done at Chatbooks is to create a really clear, again, that word clarity, a really clear set of values. And for us, we call them the 5 all-star values, 5 points of a star. And I'll tell you what they are really fast. But we hire based on those, we promote and reward based on those, and we cut based on those 5 values. And we're really clear. I think every single person at Chatbooks right now could tell you what those 5 values are. And it starts with grown up. Grown up is the top point of our star. And grown up comes out of the fact we originally were a completely remote company. We no longer are. But grown up is just managing your time, your workload, your interactions with others, just being a grown up, right? Nobody's going to check you in, check you out, clock in, clock out. Nobody's going to say, hey, you need to have a civil conversation with them. You just have to be a grown up. And being a grown up, by the way, has nothing to do with age or marital status or whether you have kids. It's just being a grown up, right? You can manage yourself. So that's the base for everything we do. And then the next 2 points of our stars are natural tension with each other. And they are ship and amazing. And ship is get stuff out the door, right? We're still in startup mode. We still have to hustle. We are not going to spend a year doing one campaign or one code release or something like that. We are shipping things nonstop. But there's also amazing, right? And sometimes you want to be amazing. And so there's always a tension between those two. And even right now in our team, we'll say this is a ship project or this is an amazing project. Or the words are ship, but the design is amazing. Because sometimes we just have to say, which side of the spectrum do you go on here? And of course, what you'd always love is to have ship and amazing.
Oh, yeah.
But you can never have both of those all the time.
Yeah.
Just impossible.
Done. Sometimes just better than perfect.
Yes, exactly. And we try to clarify which one that is. But every once in a while, somebody should just be amazing. So we started with those 3 values in the beginning. And then we took our leadership team offsite and we said, hey, do we stick with these 3 values or do we need to add something else? Do we change something? What is it? So it was a true team process to actually add 2 more values, which are the bottom points of our star. And those are kind and optimistic. And a lot of that was driven by the fact that many of us had worked at places where people were grown-ups, they could ship, they did amazing work, but it wasn't that nice. And people could get negative or maybe they just weren't kind all the time. We've probably all been there and nobody wants to be in that environment. You don't want a brilliant jerk, right? Like that just kind of sucks.
Right.
And so that's why we added those 2 words. And kind is exactly what it seems, and we try to act like that as a company as well, right? Like we try to do the kind thing for our customers, for our employees, for everybody we interact with. And then optimistic isn't about being Pollyanna, but it's about solutions and looking for solutions instead of just finding problems. And so those are the 5 values we really look for when we're hiring. But also as we develop our team and grow team members, we really talk in those 5 terms.
That's impressive. I see where that would take, it'd be the North Star for literally the culture that you create without needing to focus on culture as a development.
Exactly.
It's baked in to the whole process. I love that.
And I love that we have optimistic as part of that, right? It's just so much more fun to come to work if people are optimistic and kind. And of course we have to do great things and grow the company and everything like that, but we can do it while being good human beings.